So understanding global money supply and dollar index. This is, I call this the trader's edge. Okay, the trader's edge. Okay, so this can be useful to anyone trading crypto, even forex. Okay, all right, so learning objectives. I'm going to explain to you how global money supply is, what it is, how it moves, and how it increases. We are also going to understand dollar index or DYX, DXY, and what it measures. All right, so we are going to ask ourselves a simple question here. If a government prints more money, does everything become richer or more expensive? This is the question I'm going to ask, and I'm going to give you just a minute for you to put down your answers if you are in this class. If a government prints more money, does everything become richer or more expensive? Choose the objective and let me know. So only a few people can understand the concept. Let me see something. Okay. I love the answers I see, but I will not break down. I will not mention every answer, but at least all of us can look at these answers and understand what is that people are, at least have an idea of what is going on. So let's go further into this lesson. Everyone will mark themselves accordingly. Okay, so inflation and purchasing power are as a result and can be impacted by money printing. Inflation can be a result of money printing. Low purchasing power or high purchasing power can be also a result of money printing. So these impacts our industry even greater. Okay, so these are factors that leads to printing of money can impact the crypto space. Okay, so what does the crypto space want? The crypto space want money printing, because by the printing of money, there is more money in circulation, and this lets people hedge their money against inflation by indulging into more riskier assets like crypto. Now, but the DXY or the dollar index, we ate it much because the more the dollar raises, the more people run to dollar to take out money from crypto into dollars. So when the dollar, the DXY or the dollar index increases, we tend to have a market going lower. But if the dollar is falling, our market increases because people hedge their money against inflation by indulging into risk-on assets like stocks, crypto, even gold. Okay, so let's continue. So let's first understand what is global money supply. Global money supply, total amount of money circulating in economies. Cash, bank deposits, digital funds. Okay. Now, central banks expand it during recessions, wars, or crises, like you have seen wars going on, by money printing. So that element or that process is called quantitative easing or QE. Quantitative easing. That's why you have been hearing that people were anticipating for the Fed's chairman to talk about this and to see if they will do quantitative easing. But they were promising that soon or later they will start on it. And this, besides what Trump has been pushing to make sure that at least there is rate cuts, but this also is another aspect that we should anticipate for in this sector of the financial industry, because more printing money reduces the dollar, the dollar index, and people hedge their money because money is more in circulation by indulging into more risk-on assets. So more money, bwabeerawo sente nyingi, more money, easier borrowing, more spending, often higher assets prices. Okay, this is global money supply we are understanding now. Okay, for example, if you can go and track this, the chart will, if you go and track M2 or US money supply during the 2020 and the 2021, you must understand that that is what aided the bull run of 2021, because there was more money in circulation. So you can track that. I will leave behind where you can track the global money supply and how you can do all this to use it to your advantage. Okay, so let's continue. Let's also understand what is dollar index. Now, dollar index or DXY, okay, the DXY measures the strength of the US dollar versus a bucket of major currencies: Euro, JPY, GBP or pound, etc. When DXY or dollar goes up, the dollar gets stronger. When the DXY goes up, the dollar gets stronger. Risk assets like crypto or gold often fall. Most of the time, even crypto falls more than gold. Okay, because at least people are still aging crypto, aging more their money more in gold than crypto yet, but soon all that will change because they have started realizing that in terms of wars, and if there is something that is not letting you carry your gold and all these things, crypto becomes even much better to move around with than gold or anything. But since there is a digital gold, but the point of gold is to have that bulky thing in your hand, not to have not to have it digitally on, because what you are doing when you are trading forex, you are just speculating on prices. You are not buying the asset of gold. We are talking about asset buying and, you know, keeping it in your wallet and all that. So the gold, when you buy it and have your bar. Okay, so there is no such thing as buying a digital gold. No, that is a lie. You will be scammed for nothing. So gold, you buy your bar and keep it, or you sell your bar and get money. Okay, so people who are trading forex, they are speculating on these transactions that go on the physical. People, as they are buying and what the prices are, how the prices are moving and all that. All right. So when the DXY or the dollar index goes down, the dollar weakens. Risk assets tend to rise. Risk assets, crypto is one of the most risky assets. This is what you don't want to hear. This is what they don't want to tell you, but we tell you so that you prepare and engage attentively. Okay. Let's make an analogy here. When the dollar flexes muscles, for example, senga dole tekaka akabeza akanyama, other markets get scared. Okay? Other markets get scared. When it is tired, other markets come out to play. You must understand that. And it has been playing out for a while. So you must understand and acknowledge that. All right. So how can you position yourself using this? If global money supply is increasing, that's bullish for assets like crypto, stocks, and gold. If DXY or dollar index is falling, it's even better. Traders may go long on BTC, ETH, and altcoins. But when you look at the global money index right now, it has been increasing for some few months. So we might have a really brief, run in a few days, months to come. But I don't know if it will stay. But let's see. If we see all the signs playing out, the dollar weakening and the global money supply is also increasing, we might have even more. We might have a longer run than we anticipate. But all this is going to come with time and patience, and for us monitoring these things. So these are the things you can be monitoring and make your positions even more confirmed than before. So if the DXY is raising, be conscious. Could mean a crypto pullback. Good time to reduce exposure or short the market. Okay, this is very important. Now I will leave you a pro tip. Watch the DXY chart. This you can find it on TradingView. Okay, watch the DXY. So you just have to go to TradingView and put in DXY. Okay, this is the dollar index and US money supply M2. Okay, you can find the US money supply. You can track it using tradingeconomics.com. tradingeconomics.com. You can find there the US M2 money supply, or you can also find it. You can find it on Federal Reserve Economic Data, FRED. Or you can go to IMF data portal. This also, International Monetary Fund, you can find some data, important data there. And also World Bank open data. Or also you can check it out on macro, www.macromacro.me. Okay. But all in all, you just need USM2 on Friday and DXY on TradingView. Then also you can check global M2 shift on Trading Economics. That's it. You are good to go. Anyway, let's go back and finish this lesson. Quick, busy, easy, busy. All right. So be cautious. So use these as micro tailwinds or headwinds for your trades. Okay. And examples, we are in 2020, money printing soared. Okay. The DXY fell. Bitcoin surged from 3K to 60K. Can you imagine? From 3K to 60K. In 2022, DXY sparked, Bitcoin crashed. These are not even things to joke or to just speculate. These things happened as I am saying them, and I was watching. Okay, so you could see that you can actually monitor these things and be on the right track. Okay, now a quick strategy for you to have a micro signal. So money supply going up, DXY going down, long the market. Go long or start accumulating some assets. Okay, because if you are in a position, you will start finding more liquidity entering your position. So you must understand you have a price point where you should take profits, because when you see global money supply going up and the DXY, the dollar index, going down, you either long the market. If you are in a position in good, of course, projects, you will start seeing them having momentum and having more, inflows. But if you see money supply going down and the dollar index going up, just know that you either short the market, reduce exposure to the market, start knowing that people are getting their hands off risk assets like crypto, gold, and stocks. So, mixed signals, be cautious. If it is up and down, be cautious. Wait for confirmation. Okay? But be cautious, because the mixed signals are always there. What are mixed signals? Whereby you find that the money supply is increasing, but instead of the DXY decreasing, because if there is more money, of course the dollar will weaken. But if it is still strong, that is mixed. So you just be cautious, waiting for what could happen. Maybe you can reduce exposure. You don't just rush into positions and see and wait for the confirmation, because confirmation should be one or the other. When global money supply is going up, the money supply going up, the DXY must go down, most especially the M2 for US. This is what we focus on mostly. Okay. All right. So I would tell you something I realized in my whole time as a trader. You don't need to be a PhD holder in economics to be profitable and to do well in this industry. You just need to know what to use. You can't use everything, but there are some few things that work. Okay, and they have been right on point. Just two signals like this can make you a supernatural. Just this, money supply and DXY. I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. Okay? Can guide you on how to position yourself, on how to react to the market, and on what to do in the market. So, micro moves drive the market tides. Smart traders learn to swim with the current. If you don't learn that as a trader, to swim with the current, you will not succeed in this industry. So micro moves drive market tides. Kwegamba embeera eyo ey'okuba nti ebyenfuna okusinziira ku kigwawo mu katale ne mu ngeri governments gye zikwasaganya ebyensimbi, ebintu ebyo bye bitera okumuvinga n'okukola ensasagge mu butale obw'enjawulo. So njagala buli omu mulekereyo ka omuwaka awuliriza live eno oba ali ku lesson eno. Track DXY for at least the next 5 days. Look at it. Just look at it. Okay? And see what Ethereum or BTC does. Just look at it. As it is moving for you, you look at it, and as well as look at BTC and Ethereum. Okay? Use TradingView, search DXY, and compare it to BTC stroke USD. Ekyo kye kijja okuwa ekituufu. Use TradingView, search DXY, and compare it to BTC stroke USDT. Okay? Yeah. If you want to track a global money supply, look at Trading Economics. It is www.tradingeconomics.com. Tradingeconomics.com, and go to USM2 money supply. Okay? Ebirala osobola okugendako ku www.freddy.storesfreddy.org oba osobola okugenda ku Federal Reserve Economics data and look for Freddy. Excuse me. M2 SL chart gye weetaaga okutunulako. Then osobola okugendako ku International Monetary Fund nayo n'otunulayo, but nze okuwanguyiza ebintu saagala nnyo okuwa bingi kubanga bino byonna nze mbifunzafunza ne nnoonya wensobola okujja ekintu amangu, but byonna mbikugamba for your information purpose, not kwega njagala obeere omuntu amanyi ekintu, but tekijjaawo kuwaate kyenkozesa mu bwangu nenkifuna. Okay? So bino byonna ojja bisanga abamu nga babyefumbiramu era nga bawogera ebintu byemu. You will find other people saying the same thing using different platforms but looking for the same thing. So that is all confusion. All you need is M2 because it is very important, and DXY. Okay, and M2 you can find it on Trading Economics, or when you reach in that site, just go to USM2 money supply. Then DXY you can find it on TradingView. Then compare it against BTC USD or ETH USD, and you will see.